If you want a life that feels fully yours, not just something you ended up with, you need more. You need strategy. Because without it, life doesn't feel designed. It feels like drift. You wake up one day and think, how did I even get here? You replay decisions, regrets, missed chances. But here's the brutal truth. You imagine what could have been if you had just made one smarter move. And hoping for progress without planning is like setting sail with no compass and praying for the perfect wind. Let's get real. If life feels repetitive, like you're stuck in a loop of waking, scrolling, working, sleeping, it's not because you're broken, it's because you were trained to obey systems, not to build them. We were taught how to memorize, follow, and stay in line, but we were never taught to think strategically. And no, strategic thinking isn't just for CEOs and generals. It's for you. It means stop, zoom out, ask, what's the big picture here? Where is this going? And what move gets me closer to where I actually want to be? That pause? That one question? It's where the drift ends and your design begins. Sounds simple, but it's powerful. This one question shifts your thinking from comfort to consequence. Want to skip the gym? Ask future you? Want to stay up late? Watching just one more episode? Ask the 7 a.m. version of you? Tempted to text someone you know is bad for you? Ask the version of you who wants peace. This is delayed gratification with direction, discipline with a blueprint, and it changes everything. Goals are loud, systems are silent, but far more powerful. Most people write goals like magic spells. I want to get fit. I want to make money. I want to travel more. But goals without systems are just wishes. They design repeatable routines that make the outcome inevitable. What's one goal you have, and what's the system you can build to make it inevitable? Share it in the comments. Want to get in shape? Wake at 6:30. Train $3 a week? Want to save money? Automate transfers. Track spending weekly. Want to build a business? Block out 2 hours daily for deep work. No notifications. No excuses. Systems do the heavy lifting when motivation vanishes. And the best part? They eliminate decision fatigue. You don't think. You just execute the plan. Here's a cheat code most people ignore. Subtraction is strategy. Everyone wants to add more habits, more hustle, more hacks. But real clarity comes from cutting. Think of your time and energy like a garden. No matter how much water you pour, if the weeds aren't pulled, nothing grows. Ask yourself, who drains me without giving back? What habits quietly rob me of focus? What commitments are just disguised distractions? Cut them, because every no you say to nonsense is a yes to something that matters more. You can't build a strategic life while surrounded by people addicted to shortcuts. If you want depth, you can't keep hanging out with surface-level mindsets. If you want longevity, stop bonding, audit your circle. Strategic thinkers keep people who challenge their stagnation. Value long-term vision over short-term vibes. Are okay saying no to quick hits for bigger goals. It's not about cutting people off in anger. It's about choosing alignment over nostalgia, where you no longer belong. Most people fold the moment friction hits. They plan for everything to go well, but when motivation dips or reality punches them, they panic. Strategic thinkers don't hope for smooth seas. They design for storms. Ask, what will I do when I don't feel like it? What's my backup plan? For off days? What happens after I fail? Because I will. If your plan only works when you're inspired, it's not a plan. It's a fantasy. Build the fallback before the fall. Preparation turns chaos into curveballs. You can hit. Feeling stuck? Overwhelmed? Distracted? Here's your tool. Zoom out. Literally pause and ask, what am I actually building toward right now? In 5 years, will this matter? That one question shreds emotional fog. You stop reacting like a pinball. You remember your path. Zooming out saves your sanity in chaos. It reminds you, not everything urgent is important, and not every interruption deserves your energy. When you zoom out, you lead your life, not just survive it. Strategic thinking isn't about seeing the whole staircase. It's about spotting the next smart step and taking it, then pivoting, then adjusting, then moving again. You're not a fortune teller. You're a pattern spotter. a decision maker, a long-term builder. Because the life you want, it's not luck, it's not talent, it's strategy. So next time you feel lost, reactive, or stuck in another loop, zoom out, ask better questions, move with purpose. Your future isn't something you wait for, it's something you build. One smart strategic decision at a time. Now go create the life that actually fits you. If you're done drifting and are ready to start designing the life you want, subscribe for more strategies on how to think. A life by chance is a life of regret. A life by design is a life of purpose. Stop wishing and start building. Subscribe and comment. I am the architect to take control of your blueprint.